All right, welcome back to Spac Bros Gaming. Today it's just going to be me, Josh. Sometimes, me and Christian can't get together, so I think we'll play some games on our own and upload those. But who wants to practice law as a bird? Who wants to practice bird law? I sure do. So I found this game on Steam, and I thought we'd play it. So here we go. January 1st, 1848. The Chateau Crinière. I missed it. Oh no! Is that Monsieur Grenouille? Oh mon Dieu! Dame Cataline, what have you done? Act 1. A cat with claws. Ooh. It's midday already. Where on earth is that featherhead? Sparrowson! Ooh. Well, look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird, Falcon? Ugh, too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. This must be Falcon. There'll be time for that later. We've got some business to handle first. Business? A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. It's probably it's probably just more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. All right. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I am writing to you today because my daughter, Dame Cataline, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She was being held at La Conciergerie prison on the charge of murder, no less. Her trial is in 3 days' time. I would be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely, Senor Poutois Demois of the Demois State. That's probably wrong. Okay, well, this is quite something. I know. Your first serious client in months. Not just that. The Demiao estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Cataline, his lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow, so I suppose you intend on defending Dame Cataline in court. Oh. Falcon sounds like a pretty bad lawyer guy who just wants some money. But Sparrowson, he seems a bit moral. More moral. Sure, of course. It'd be foolish to let such a good opportunity slip through our feathers. Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We're going to find our kitty client at La Conciergerie. Excellent. My derriere is getting tired from all this sitting around. Oh, but I better file away Senor Demio's letter first. One moment, Falcon. Alright, we've got his letter has been added to the evidence folder. Oh, there it is. Ah, nearly forgot my wallet. I wouldn't want to lose that. Again, I recall you losing it at the New Year's Eve party and at Christmas. Yes, all right. No need to make a list. Falcon has picked up his wallet. You may see how much money he is carrying at any time by clicking on the wallet symbol. 20 francs. Ooh, he's a poor lawyer. Let's make a move. Oh! Ooh. Map screen. Okay. So that's where we need to go. This is Aviary Attorney offices. That's our office. No case is too big or too small. No junk mail. For centuries, the famous concierge prison has detained the accused and the condemned alike. So we must go there first. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the stone-cold foyer of the conciergerie prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors linger beneath the medieval archways. Ah, the conciergerie. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable. The cells are spotless. The guards are well-mannered. What do you want? Good day, monsieur. I'm here to see Dame Caroline Demiao. I am due to represent her in court. Oh, you're her lawyer, huh? Fine, follow me. Quark. Well, what are you waiting for? Keep up. Oh, she's a little cat. Caroline the kitty cat. Sigh. My papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he? Nope, here we are. We are here to rescue you and save you. Dame Caroline Demuer, I presume? You've arrived, the fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon and his petit assistant Parson. My lady is knowledgeable. Don't talk like that, Sparrowson. Sorry. My papa told me that he would only hire the best lawyers in town. I'm flattered. But they weren't available at such a short notice, so he hired the first people in the address directory. Haha, Aviary Attorney! AA, baby! We are alphabetically superior. You see, Falcon, I told you listening under Aviary Attorney would pay off. Let's get down to business. Dame Caroline, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief. I can do my best. What is it you wanted to know? What happened on the night of the murder? Oh, let me think. It was Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau Crinière, the home of great Baron Regul. My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Grenouille and the Baron about business stuff. Business stuff? Well, the three of them own a railway company together, so all through dinner, they were talking about company shares, investments, blah, 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 but I didn't really understand most of it. But after dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot more fun. Look at her bat her eyes. Also, my cursor's like this line. It's probably not very cool, but whatever. Camera, it's a very new gadget. Tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny brain brush paints your picture very fast. The thought of a tiny bug painting a picture in a camera is quite funny. 10 minutes, poof! You have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing. I don't think the lady's explanation is right, Sparrowson. Let me believe. Still, the camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make note of it. Ooh. Oh, we got a camera. A photographer named Robitio attended the banquet. Robitio. Oh, I'm talking a lot, but, you know, these are how these games work, guys. Yeah, so, let's do this. Please continue, Dame Caroline. So, after we had the photograph, I went into the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Grenouille. That was the frog at the beginning of the game. Grenouille. He was all ripped open. A housemaid saw me standing over the froggy monsieur, and called for help, and then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was such a blur. Must have been terrifying. It wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave kitty cat. Oh, a brave kitty cat. Was there something else you wanted to ask Monsieur Falcon? Who was there that evening? Dame Caroline, who attended the banquet that evening. Well, there was me and my papa, my dearest maman. Maman couldn't make it. And there was Baron Wergu, who hosted the dinner, and his housemaid, Couline, I think she was called. Of course, there was Monsieur Grenouille. Well, until you know, he died. Thank you, kitty cat. And there was Monsieur Robitio de Robinia, the man with the camera, but he was only there for a little while. Okay. Suspicious. Suspicious. I think that was all. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Do you see anything suspicious? Like maybe a guy lurking in the shadows or a bloodied murder weapon? Monsieur Falcon, I do believe you are looking for an easy answer. You got me. I did not see anything, I am afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious. The conversation, boring. It was all very ordinary until the incident. I see. Wait! Falcon, you missed something of huge importance. I did? Dame Cataline, you said the food was delicious. But you didn't say what food it was. Oh, Sparrowson! Oh, he is right on point. We need to know exactly what it was. You and your damn stomach. Let me see. We had poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. Go on. Then a marbled steak served perfect, bloody rare. Me, I'm not a rare, person. I like medium, just a little pink. So, I don't know. Glorious. Falcon, write this down. This can't possibly be relevant to the case. Write it all down, please, for me. Fine. Red herring has been added to your evidence folder. Bloody rare steak is added to your evidence folder. Sparrowson, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach. Come to think of it, I did find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery. Oh, no cutlery even for the steak? Nope. We would think that the great baron of Chateau Criniere would have gorgeous silverware, but there was none to be seen. That is a little peculiar. Was there anything else you want to know, Monsieur Falcon? No, I think that will be all. So what's the plan now, Falcon? The way we see it, we have two tasks. The way I see it, we have two tasks. We should head to the Chateau Criniere and try to see the scene of the murder for ourselves. And we should try and track down the supposed photographer, Monsieur Robitio de Robinio. 2 days for two tasks. Seems doable. But we should get back and get some rest first. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Wait! Monsieur Falcon! Before you go! You do believe my story, don't you? I believe in justice, yes! Yes, justice. I believe in fair trial. I can draw truth from any situation. I believe in justice. That's good to hear. You're not wrong, Falcon, but that's not what the lady needed to hear. You might want to work on being less of a, how to put it, fille de pute. I don't know what this means, fille de pute. Searching justice makes me a fille de pute, then I'll wear that title proudly. Oh, fille de pute. Oh my gosh. I must look this up. Hold on. Fille de pute. Oh my gosh, it's a vulgar swear word. Oh, that translates to son of a whore in English. Oh my gosh. Strong insult in French equivalent to son of a bitch. Okay. Wow. I can't believe my Sparrowson guy. I don't know. I guess I'm playing Falcon and Sparrowson. Bro tried to put his fist up, man. That's bad. Wow. Well, let's continue on. I am a proud son of a gun. Dame Cataline, Monsieur Grenouille, Baron Ragu. These names are all getting a bit confusing, aren't they? Not particularly. Well, it is for me. I'm going to start compiling a Facebook so I can keep track of who everyone is. Wow. A what? A Facebook. It's a collection of people's names, pictures, descriptions, and one easy to carry catalog. Nice. Nice. I think I understand. The name could use a little work, though. Sparrowson has started compiling a Facebook. Ooh, look at it. Oh-ho! Oh! We are Jayjay Falcon, the Aviary Attorney himself. Sparrowson, Falcon's suave and courageous lackey. What a handsome fellow. Pertoire de Muir, the wealthy father of Dame Cataline. Pertoire hired us to defend Dame Cataline in court. Quark, an ill-mannered jailkeeper, seems to feel disgust for criminals and for animals in general. What? He is an animal. He's a bird. The elegant bourgeois daughter of Seigneur Portoir de Mieux. These names are hard. She has been accused of murdering Monsieur Grenouille. Okay, then Grenouille. The froggy businessman was found murdered at Chateau Crinière, a colleague of Portoir and Brogueux. Okay, cool. Oh, and we got 3 that we don't know of. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a lot of characters. Okay. You can access the list of people you have met at any time by clicking the book symbol. Let's make a move. All right. Ooh, a new day. We went to sleep. We're rested. Ready to solve the murder of Monsieur Grenouille. All right. Oh, it saves automatically at the start of each new day. Perfect. Quick save. Oh, perfect. Okay, we can save. Okay. Cog symbol. You got. It's a little off. You guys can't really see it. But it's up here. Let's see. Okay, we were just there, so we need to visit these 2 people, or this place and Robinho. I want to visit Robinho, the photographer. So do that. So this is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock? Wait, there's a note on the door. Ahem. The magnificent and marvelous artist, Monsieur Robinho de Robinho, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit. Okay. When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean? I think it means that he's a pretentious bird brain, but in any case, the artist seems to be out. What should we do now? Let's knock anyway and see what happens. Alright, I don't see the harm. Okay, we're waiting. Nope, doesn't look like he's in Falcon. Lawyers shouldn't break in. That's not the way to do things. So, I think we should come back tomorrow. Let's go. We can if we have to break in, we'll break in. Well, I suppose we could break in. It really wants me to break in, and I really want to, but I'm worried like evidence won't be able to be used, because we did that illegally. But it really wants me to do it, so I'm gonna do that. But so we can try to break it. There we go. What? Are you serious? Maybe. I thought a man of justice like yourself would be against such recklessness. Hey, I tried. The game made me do it. Unlawful barbarism, barbarism. I don't know. You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. I'm barging the door now. Dang, Sparrowson. My lackey, bro. Wait, just like that? Should we discuss this first? Oh, dang, we broke in. What in bird Jesus' name was that? You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Well, now we're here. We ought to make most of it. This place is quite something. It's very swanky. I was going to say ostentatious. That's just swanky talk for swanky. Oh, this music is great, don't you think? We don't have time for this. Sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. We should find anything that may help our case and get out. In investigation mode, you're free to examine the scenery of the mode. Click on an item of interest and Falcon will examine it closer in detail. When you have enough or when you find something else to examine, click on the X in the top right corner. Okay. Select an area to examine. Oh! Well, we're going to start here. I see paints, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the clear liquid in the bottle is. I could taste test it. You could, but we don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. All right. How about, oh my gosh, there's so much we can examine. Let's look at this painting. Bourgeois tigress in profile. What's this? I see a finely dressed dandy fellow upon a horse. Okay. Beautiful picture of the Paris skyline. Taken from Notre Dame. That's cool. Oh my god, gosh, you could... Every painting. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder. Symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps? I don't know. Looks more like a step ladder to me. Oh no, we're not getting into that old argument. A butterfly, or maybe a moth. It's difficult to tell. Black, white. Alright, let's try this one. It's a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, once had an uncle who once fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? No, he got demoted. Ha! Wah! Oh, terrible. Okay, let's try this painting. The lighthouse? No, wait, it's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint, turn my head sideways, it's a black smudge, Falcon. Alright. Try this painting. It's a tiny photograph of what appeared a jail cell. It reminds me, how illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through a person's belongings. It's cool, we're lawyers. It's okay. Recently passed amendment allows for proportionate amounts of property damage to produce criminal evidence. Okay. I don't think that's correct, but use of legal jargon makes me have faith in your credentials. That's what lawyers do, man. Sounds like you're starting to learn the finer points of the French justice system, Sparrows, and that's right. Alright, let's try this painting. A fancy photograph leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. Oh, man, these puns, dude. They are great. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. Alright, we'll try this painting. Sailing ship. Okay, I feel like the paintings did nothing for us. So, we're going to go over here. Hey, Falcon, look. What? It's just an easel. No, look at what's on the easel. Oh, wow, this must be a copy of a photograph from the evening of the murder. There's no question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Cataline, and Seigneur Pourtois, Cataline's father. So what should we do? Do we just take this? We should leave it. No, that would be a big mistake. Every half-competent lawyer knows that stolen property can't be used as evidence. Correct. Still, we've learned some valuable information by seeing this photograph in person. I suppose so. Is there anything else we need to do here? Oh, chandelier. Get one for the office. Yep. I don't have money for this. Yep. We have 20 francs. We are poor lawyers. Okay, I think I'm hovering over everything with my weird thing here. See? Okay. Okay, I don't see anything else. I think we're Xing out of this. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention. Sounds good to me. Oh! Uh-oh! Oh, no! This is not good. Oh, mon dieu! What happened to my door? We're lying. Some kids did it. Little weasel types. We saw them. Yeah, weasels. They were all like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we were like, no, weasels, you cannot do that because that would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing. Well, thank you, I suppose. Let's make a move. Trial date is approaching fast. Right, let's go. Wow, I want to talk to him. That was the guy. That would seem weird if we did, I guess. Because, you know, he might think, oh, they're investigating this. Well, maybe it's them who broke in the house. Okay. Next, we're going to the Chateau Crinière. Here we go. Oh, no. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Crinière. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows. Ah! Are those kangaroos? Excusez-moi, messieurs. Sautain. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are seeking stuff and see. Cough, cough. I don't suppose you happen to have some spare change? You have 20 francs in what will you do? Oh, I feel like I have to give 1 franc. They're so sweet. Oh, Sautain and her boy or girl. I'll give 1 franc. Here you go. Stay safe, madam. Many thanks to you, messieurs. There they go. Times are tough. Making sure mother and child have something to eat is the least I agree. But what am I doing standing here memorializing? Come on, Sparrowson. We've got business to attend to. I am Jayjay Falcon. Greatest lawyer in France. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wood-paneled foyer of Chateau Criniere. Whoa, look at this place. Baron Rogue must be loaded. Ho ho ho! More than loaded when it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is he here right now? Yes. He's a smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse. Oh, yeah. Hey, Baron! We'd like a word! Man, our lackey he doesn't know how to talk to people. And he loves food. How's that, Sparrowson? You have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. Oh, look at this guy. Top hat, monocle. This cigar thing. Oh, look at this cane. Very fine vest or jacket. He looks like a dog, I think. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Rogue, property owner extraordinaire, at your service. We must make him sound very stoic and regal. Who might you fellows be? More investigators? No, we're attorneys. Not quite. I'm a private attorney, Jayjay Falcon. This is my associate, Sparrowson. Royals, hey? You know you aren't the first to have passed through here today. Oh? Yes, this jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions and hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious. Sounds like a bunny or something. Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps. I have a hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial. A friend of yours? Something like that? So what may I do for you, monsieur? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille. The Frog was killed here on Friday evening. Of course, such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Well, be my guest. We'll find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor. Third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the... Oh, wow. What's he gonna say? Unfortunate incident. Rogue sounds, guilty. He's not saying it's a murder, it's an incident. I mean, business partners, maybe they went bad. You know, something didn't happen right between these two. I don't know. Oh, we can see the finished photograph. I'm afraid not. It is my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. That's no good to us. Trial may be over by then. Trials don't go that fast, buddy boy. Nonetheless... Oh, sorry, wrong guy. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So where should we go first? Oh, I want to go to the garden and see the scene. Dame Cataline was found, said that she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain, so this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know, the thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. Wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. We're back to this. Okay. Let's see. Okay. How about this? Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, okay. Eventually realized it was just filling up on hors d'oeuvre. Oh man, this guy in the puns, man. Horse d'oeuvre. Ugh, terrible. Man, the puns. Oh, here's another one. Finally crafted horse statue. The mane almost looks lifelike. Oh my gosh, would you say it behooves you to stroke it? These puns, man. No, I would not. Alright. Stairs. Dried blood on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Grenouille died. Do you see any bloody footprints? Ooh, or maybe a name scrawled in blood, written with the frog's last breath? Wishful thinking. All I'm seeing here is a big sticky puddle. Dang, JJ. There's nothing to indicate that the body was moved or that the frog left a last-minute clue. All I make out from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Grenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. Alright. The fountain. This fountain is finely crafted. Solid carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's it! Oh, that's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wade in, take a closer look just to be sure. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say, Sparson, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. Me? No way. If you want to go wading, do it yourself. You are my lackey. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Whoo-wee. Sparson. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it? Ho ho ho. I'll flip this 1 franc coin, you call the outcome. Get it wrong and you go for a swim. So what'll it be, heads or tails? Napoleon face or plant squiggles? I gotta go heads. I feel like it's mostly heads most of the time. I don't know. Let's do it. Put it all on heads. Don't let me down, old emperor. Here I go. It's tails. Roll up your pantaloons, Falcon. You're going for a swim. I didn't even get to see it. Oh, man. God, fine. Hold my shoes. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. Oh, I knew it, you lackey, bro. I knew it. He didn't show it. I knew it. Almost. Look at me. I'm wet. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim? No, I'm a bird, not a fish. Yeah, that's right. I'm a bird, and I'm practicing bird law. Solving criminal cases for cats and such. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though. What is this? It's brown and sticky. It smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a... It looks kind of like a cigar. Yeah, very wet cigar, but possibly belonging to Baron Roguel. Correct. But that shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house, after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Is there anything else we need to do here? Yes. Let me look. Another statue. Likes his horse statues. I don't mind, but the little cherub people creep me out. Okay. Babies should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. I agree. What else is there? Is there just one more thing? Let's scan with our weird mouse cursor. I feel like it shouldn't look like that, but you know, we're relatively new to this. So we're figuring out. Okay, the horse. That's it, the horse. Goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. Oh my god, another joke. A horse walks into a bar and the barkeep says, "Why the long face?" Yes, we've all heard that one. Yeah, I've heard that one too. No, the barkeep says, "You've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable." Oh, he tricked him. He tricked him with a joke. I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. All right. Select an area to... I think that's it. I think that's all we can do here. So let's X out. I think we're done here. Good call. But are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Don't push your luck. That's right. Okay, the lounge. We're going to the lounge. Oh, that is the butler, I think, or the lady. The third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Yep. Psst. Hey, Falcon, did you see that? See what? A housemaid. That's the word I was looking for. The housemaid totally just did something shifty. Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, mademoiselle. Ah. Yeah, yes. Are you two policemen? No, we're private attorneys. My name's Jayjay Falcon. I'm Sparrowson. How rude of me. My name is Colleen Duhat. So, what can I help you, messieurs, with today? We're investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions? That's fine. Let me just grab a chair. It's a giraffe. That's awesome. I love giraffes. That's better. That's better. What is it you wanted to ask? Is this where the photograph was taken? We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken part of the... I think we already know that, but... Would you happen to know whether this is the right room? Oh, yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing just about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon. And where the camera pointed, right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insists on using that very location. Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock. Okay. Oh, look! My cursor. Oh. That's what it should look like. Sorry, buddy. I know. The painting on it totally clashes with the decor. I was thinking along more obvious lines. The clock has no hands. Oh, how can you tell the time? Well, the clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron Rogil just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make note of it. Missing clock hands has been added to your evidence folder. Oh! What happened to my cursor? Oh, man. It was so good, and then it's gone. Is there something else you wanted to ask? I guess I could have recorded this without the cursor, but we're here. That's it. Let's do it. Is there something else we should know? You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were the police officers. Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No. I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama of last week. Oh, I'm gonna pressure. Are you sure there's anything you're hiding? It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts. Okay. Right, and wait, what? No, that's not an accurate job description, Sparrowson. It isn't? Oh, what do we do then? I'll tell you later. Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help. It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. You know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. Oh, third degree. I'm just trying to save up her dreams. Never mind, I'm rambling. It's no problem as well. But to be honest, we have such a larger crime to worry about. Although I should probably ask, I don't suppose you didn't stealing anything else. Silverware, perhaps? Ah, you know about that. Ah, the missing silverware has been solved. That was me. It started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But yeah. I suppose the habit got a little away from me. That's one mystery solved, at least. I just said that. I appreciate if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind. I would hate to break his trust. He's been kind, but you're stealing? I see. So where to next, Big Bird? Oh, that was it. We didn't get a look around. Okay. First, let me look at my evidence folder. Okay, could only be reached with a little waiting. Yep. Clock has no hands. Colleen has confessed to stealing the silverware. Yep, the steak. Oh, the steak fish. We did that last time. Okay, how much money we have? 19. Oh, here we go. Let's read these. Sautan and gambade. Mother and a bouncy daughter who begged us for money outside Chateau Crinier. Quilline Duha? A vertically enabled housemaid who works for Baron Rogul. She seems to be a very mild case of kleptomania. Okay. Robitio de Robinio. A delusional artist and photographer. Some would describe Robitio with the H word. I don't know what that is. That's right. You know the one. I don't know. The H word. Huh? I don't know. Anyway. Go to the main hall. Did you, messieurs, have a good look around? I feel like I changed my voice there. I trust everything was in order. We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. But we actually have some questions for you. Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide. What happened on the night of the murder? Baron Rogul would like to ask about your activities on the night of the murder. Oh, no. Am I in trouble? Not at all. No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture. I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock, and we all sat down for dinner in this very hall at 6. That part went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. I see. Is there something else I can help you, messieurs, with? Let's see what happens about your housemaid. We bet your housemaid, Quilline Duha. She's a courteous young lady, isn't she? Yes, I'm not gonna call her out. It's not our job. Yes, she was quite helpful. I'm glad to hear it. Did you want to ask something else? No. I think that will be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. Okay. I feel like that we didn't get a lot there. I hope so. Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we could always just wing it. He's so disappointing. Oh, it's too many puns. Terrible. Just terrible. I'm with JJ there. Just let's head back to the office and get some rest. Okay. A new day. It's saving. January 6th on a Thursday. Okay. I feel like... so weird. Did we already, like, lose the game? I feel like we have nothing. I want to go back to Robinio and talk to him. Okay, I guess we have to go to the... Okay, we're going. Sorry, I don't want to be late. Falcon and Sparrowson stand inside the marble portico of the Palace de Justice, Palais de Justice, awaiting the opening of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. Are you nervous, Falcon? Nope. We've got this case in the... Oh, my cursor's back. Ooh-wee. Look at my feathers, see? Totally unruffled. Wow, at least one of us is feeling confident. Oh gosh, I'm really worried about this. Monsieur Falcon, Petit Sparrowson. Is there anything you need me to do? No, we've got a hand on things. Falcon was just telling me how confident he was feeling about the case. That's wonderful. I just know you two will pull through. Let's move it along, fellas. Quark. I'll be watching from the inside. Do your best for me, Mr. Falcon. We will. Are we ready? Yeah, we're ready. Oh, I don't feel like we're ready. Can I ask for a recess? Is everybody here? Jayjay Falcon present. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Rupert Rabbington present. Ready is prosecution, Your Honor. Done. That's not it. Oh gosh, where are my notes? Ha! I knew it. Knew what? Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. He was in all of my classes. Oh, was he smart? Pfft, No. He scored the second worst marks in the class. I can only assume that he humbled through the final exams on the luck of his 2 rabbit's feet. Ha ha. Unless he's improved considerably, he might already have this trial in the bag. It's good to know, but say, Sparrowson, if Rupert scored the second lowest marks in the class, then who scored the lowest? It was this disappointing Sparrowson lackey guy. I choose to exercise my right to not self-incriminate. Here it is. Hey, the prosecution is ready now. Are the jury all present? Ooh, okay. Here we are. They are. Judge Cornel. He's probably got a pretty cool voice, huh? We should try that. Oh, what is with my cursor? Hey, Falcon, I thought there were only 6 members of the jury for a case like this. Why do I count 8? Oh, these 2 birds with the funny hats are associés, the associate judges. Ah. Judge Maxime. Everything seems to be in order, so let's begin. The court is now in session for the trial of Dame Cataline Demure. Prosecution, please call your first witness to the stand. Oh gosh, are we there already? Okay, I choose to call the officer in charge of the murder investigation, Inspector Valerte, to the witness stand. He looks so nervous. Inspector I lost the voice. Inspector Valerte, please approach the stand and recite the oath. Oh my gosh. He's like a pirate. Oh my gosh. As you will, Your Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Monsieur, no, Inspector, please state your name and occupation for the record. I gotta do the R, or else I'm not gonna get the voice. Here we go. My name is Inspector Just Valerte. I am a servant of the law, a scourge of the gutter rats that plague this city. I've enforced the law for over 20 years, and I shall continue until I bring the infamous Viridian killer to justice. Alright. This guy. My path begins 18 years ago. Let's stick to the questions, Inspector. Of course, Your Honor. Oh, great. I was hoping we could have one of those bumbling, cuddly officers, but instead we're stuck with a lawful goody two-shoes. Lawful goody two-shoes. I bet this guy would turn on his own mother if he saw her littering. So, Inspector, is it true that you are the lead investigator on this case? That is correct. I was also among the first to arrive at the scene of the crime. Then perhaps you can walk us through what you witnessed upon your arrival. Absolutely. Just after 7:30, we were alerted and brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Brogule. At the scene of the crime, we found Dame Cataline Demure. She was standing over the corpse of Monsieur Grenouille with his blood on her paws. I don't remember that. Well, that sounds like an open and shut case in my humble opinion. No more questions, Your Honor. Bloody paws, nobody told me that. I just said that. Man, I'm in this. My name is Jayjay Falcon. Keep it together, Falcon. You're about to given the opportunity to cross-examine the witness. That's your opportunity to find flaws in the inspector's testimony. Okay. Of course, I know this. You may begin your cross-examination, Monsieur Falcon. That's not the whatever. Ooh, okay. Find flaws in the test. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we have to ask the right questions. Oh. Avoid pressing for pointless details. The judge and jury don't like having their time wasted. Select a statement to a question. Blood on her paws. Inspector, you say Dame Cataline had blood on her paws? Correct. Blood clung to her fur like guilt to a convict. Whose blood was it? Ha! What a question. It was Monsieur Grenouille's, of course. How can you be so sure? I object. This line of questioning is absurd. What? No, it's not. There's only one murder. There was only one murder victim that night, Falcon. The blood on Dame Catalina's paws. It only belonged to one person, Monsieur Grenouille. Judge. Falcon's trying to delay the trial by asking pointless questions. That's not true. What? Oh! No way, bro. I'm afraid the prosecution may have a point, Monsieur Falcon. Oh. My cursor's back. Do you have any reason to suspect the blood belonged to someone other than Monsieur Grenouille? Shoot. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I don't. I have no idea who it could belong to. Sure, I do. I do, Your Honor. Actually, I have more than suspicion. I have evidence that the blood had nothing to do with the murder. This is foolish time wasting, Falcon. I think I said the wrong thing. Oh, no. Oh, the steak. On the evening of the murder, genius. Ate a bloody rare steak. Is this true, Monsieur Rubbington? Well, I am, in a manner of speaking, I suppose steak may have been on the menu. Then, Inspector, would you acknowledge the possibility that the blood on Lady's paws did not belong to the victim, but to the steak? Well, wait, don't answer that, Inspector. You can't do that. It is a possibility. It is a possibility. No. Oh, yeah, we played that right. Yeah, we did. Okay. You gained a little favor with the jury. Oh, I like that. So, Inspector Volerti, is it possible that you arrested an innocent bystander simply for being a messy eater? Now, just hold on just 1 minute, Falcon. You are overlooking something quite crucial. Dame Catalina's elegant bourgeois kitchen. She has no doubt brought up with her flawless etiquette and imperfect table manners. At the banquet, she would have eaten a steak with a fork in her left. No. How could she have possibly gotten blood on her paws with such good manners? Oh, that is a good question. Or at least, it would be at any ordinary dinner banquet. But as it happens, something was missing from that particular banquet. Something that forced Dame Cataline to eat with her paws. Dame Cataline was forced to eat steak with her paws because the silverware of the household had been previously stolen. Stolen? I don't recall any mention of that in the police report. Well, I'm sorry, I gotta throw the person under the bus. We weren't aware of anything missing from the Regulus residence when we performed the initial investigation. That's not a pirate. We weren't aware of anything missing from the Regulus residence when we performed the initial investigation. But as it happened, Baron Rogul approached us about this very subject last night. Ah? Innocent, perhaps? With a twist, you gained a little favor with the jury. Ooh-wee. What is the meaning of all this? Bloody steak, misplaced silverware. Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts in your initial report? That sounds right. Lax? Lax? My investigation? Judge, I assure you, I am the most thorough investigative officer on the force. Then it is amazing that the Parisian police managed to solve any crimes at all. Heh. Oh dear. Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little inspecting for your next case. Ha ha! Fine, so be it. Messieurs, until next time. Alright, the pirate inspector is gone. Prosecutor, I trust your next witness is ready. Yes, of course, Your Honor. I call upon him, let's see, Monsieur Robinio, the photographer who attended the banquet on the night of the murder. Monsieur Robinio, please approach the stand and recite the oath. This guy's just regular. How does it go? I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a little cliche, to be perfectly honest. Could the witness please introduce himself for the court record? Humph. As if anybody in this courtroom does not immediately recognize me. Oh. Cocky. This guy's cocky. I am the great Monsieur Robitio Rubinio, cutting-edge photographer and visionary. I don't just take people's pictures, I capture their very essence. Je suis l'artiste, tu es une pipe. You may have seen my works in hip magazines, Le Branche or C'est Chouette. I can send you tweets. Send you tweets if you like. Oh, well. By now, it's this X stuff. I still like saying Twitter and tweets because that's what it should be. Okay, that's funny. I can send you tweets if you like. What on earth is a tweet? Bird-to-bird communication. Come on, Falcon. It's the 19th century. Get with the times already. Yes, your works are very impressive, Monsieur Robinio, but let's get down to business. Could you tell us your activities were on the night of the murder? Very well. I was hired by Baron Rogue. Rogue? Is it Rogue? Rogue. I'm going to say Rogue with a hard G. Very well. I was hired by Baron Rogue to capture the evening's events. I arrived at 7 in the morning. I pointed my camera and captured the beauty of the banquet in one fantastic photograph. Then I billed Baron Rogue and left. Like a true artist. And with regards to the photograph itself, what did you photograph? Who did you photograph? I thought you might ask. I brought a copy so you could all see for yourselves. Oh, very good. Let's take a closer look. My word, this is an exquisite picture, isn't it? So let's see. Who do we have here? In the middle, we see Baron Rogue, the lion who hosted the event. Oh, his name's Rabington. I even noticed that. Wait, I should have noticed because I think they said it, but... On the left, we see Seigneur Pertois de Mieux, the father of the defendant, Dame Catherine. And finally, we see the housemaid, Courline Duha, who I suspect may have snuck into the picture uninvited. Photo bomb! As you see, the two people are clearly absent from the photograph. The first is the victim, Monsieur Grenouille. The second is the defendant, Dame Catherine de Mieux. Quite suspicious, wouldn't you agree? Just a moment, Monsieur Remington. This proves nothing. So the defendant and the victim were not photographed with the others? Doesn't mean they were in the garden together at that point? Hold your horses, Falcon. I'm not done yet. The prosecution may continue. I don't know. Behind the photograph subjects, we see a wall clock with the time set to 7:30. Now, why is the time significant? Well, as Inspector Valerti told us earlier, that was the exact time the murder took place. Do you see, Falcon? Every suspect has an alibi at the time of the murder, save for Dame Catherine himself. Falcon, something is fishy. In the jail cell, Dame Catherine told us that she was present when the photograph took place. But I don't see her in Robinio's photograph. That's true, but I can't use Dame Catherine's testimony as evidence. It's too little weight. If I want to prove that Mr. Robinio's photograph is not valid a piece of evidence, I will need to dish out evidence of our own. The clock with no hands. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Very well. The defense may proceed. It's a waste of time if you ask me. Photographs are rock-solid evidence. Alright, 7 p.m. Set up my camera. Capture the beauty of the evening's events in one magnificent photograph. Then I billed the Baron and left. The big one here is 7 p.m. Monsieur Robibio, you said you arrived at 7 o'clock. Give or take... Oh, that was wrong. Whatever. Give or take a couple minutes, yes. How long did it take you to set up? How do you know? How do you know they arrived at 7? Well, the clock in my house was 6:45 when I left, and the walk to... I don't claim to be a flawless timekeeper, but I am professional. I would stick to an appointment. Do you have another question? Yes. How long did it take to set up? How long did it take to set up a camera? It took perhaps 25 minutes to find a shooting location, but together the camera and ready to film, so all three of those. Okay. So you arrived at 7, and the photograph took place at 7:30, and you spent 25 minutes setting up. That leaves 5 minutes unaccounted for. Falcon, surely you aren't suggesting that Monsieur Robinio did something nefarious in this small window of time? Sure, I am. Utmost importance. Well, I probably spent 2 minutes or so talking to Baron Rogue. He took a great interest in my camera. I see, but that still leaves 3 minutes remaining. I spent perhaps 2 minutes using the bathroom facilities. Falcon, Falcon, do you seriously expect us to sit here and listen to your nickel and dime, Monsieur Robinho, about every second? I must agree, this is quite unnecessary, Mr. Falcon. Mr. Falcon, please stop at what? Please. Wow. I must agree, this is quite unnecessary, Monsieur Falcon. Please stop that at once. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Let's see. Camera. Photograph. I think we have to do the photograph. I think I have to do the photograph. Let's take a look at the photograph. Here we go. Okay, this is what I wanted. I see a mistake. Just to clarify, Monsieur Robinho, photographs are a direct reflection of reality, are they not? That is correct. The photograph process leaves no room for bias or inaccuracies. That is most curious because I see a mistake. A mistake? Impossible. I just told you, monsieur. The camera is a perfect, unbiased device. The photographs it produces are flawless. Falcon, I'm not seeing any mistakes. Perhaps you could be more specific. Certainly. The clock. There's something not right about it. Well, isn't that convenient to see something wrong with the key piece of evidence that implicates his client? Don't give me that cocky tone, Monsieur Remington. I have evidence that there's something wrong with the clock in that picture. Photograph clearly shows the clock's pointing at 7 and 6. That much is self-evident. Which is most curious because the clock in the lounge of Chateau Crenier has no hands. It has no hands? The clock is merely a decorative piece, a talking item. Feel free to ask Baron Rogueux or his housemaid if you have doubts. Monsieur Robinho, how do you explain this discrepancy? I don't know. There must be some sort of mistake. My camera is flawless. There is no mistake, monsieur. Your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world. Maybe there was an error in the printing process? An error precisely where the clock's hand should be? Please, monsieur, don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a more plausible explanation. You, Monsieur Robinho, edited this photograph. Oh, we got him. We got him good. Edited? Oh, I can't believe it. I'm no expert, but I suspect that you used paint or ink to carefully put hands upon the clock. Would have been a simple task considering that clock face was bare. One could speculate you specifically chose to include a handless clock in the photograph just to simplify the editing process. Oh. Falcon, you're reasoning absurd. Why would the witness do such a thing? Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all the photograph's subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Robinho created a perfect alibi. He doesn't know what to do. Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Was Monsieur Robinho coerced, bribed, threatened? Enough silence. Let's hear some answers, Monsieur Robinho. Fine. You've got me. I'm guilty. I did it all. I knew it. I knew it. And also, sorry if you hear some squeaking. My chair is very squeaky. I'm doing my best. Yeah. Oh. You did it? You're confessing to the murder of Monsieur Grenouille? What? What? No. I have no idea who killed the frog. Just admitting that I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs. I was ordered to make changes to the printed photographs, and yes, that included adding hands to the clock. You were ordered? By whom? I dare not say. Monsieur Robinho, I strongly advise you to answer the defense's question. You have pledged to speak without fear, after all. With respect, Judge, I fear his claws. Oh, more than I fear the punishment of the justice system, I shall name no names. His claws. Maybe it's Dad? Maybe it's the dad, but that would be bad because he hired us for, his daughter. Or I think the Baron is a dog. He has claws. That is most unfortunate. Monsieur Robinho, we cannot and shall not torture names out of you. We don't live under the ancien regime after all. But since you have admitted to falsifying evidence, then we cannot keep you on the stand as a witness. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course. I can't protest. That's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. You are a failure. You thought you cocky. You thought you cool. You know, you thought, you know, you're the most well-known artist in the world. But look what you do. You fail us. Ugh. Good day, messieurs. Get out of here. We just won that. Oh, man, the 7 p.m. thing. I thought that was going to point to the clock, and that, so... I gained a little... I gained some, I lost some, and I gained some. I'm in the positive. So, the clock hands were painted on, so what? It doesn't matter. The photograph will still depicts Dame Cataline as absent close to the time of the murder. That's significant. Don't be dense, Mr. Revington. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence. Why not? It's still a portrayal of the night's events. Because if we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that other parts were too. It is possible that Dame Cataline was painted out. Even worse, it is possible that another person was painted in. Oh ho ho! We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for. So what are you saying, Falcon? The housemaid paid off the photographer? Or was it Seigneur Pertois de Moi, perhaps? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive. It wouldn't make sense for Seigneur Pertois to implicate his own daughter. Well, sure you're not suggesting the honest and beloved Baron Rogueul deliberately tried to frame Dame Cataline. Because that would be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing. Monsieur Rabington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. However... Mayhaps I should offer my opinion. But Baron, it's not time for your witness testimony yet. So you would think, prosecutor, and yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by your incompetence. Incompetence? Indeed. Let us proceed with witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge? Yes, I suppose that's fine. I'm getting these accents down, guys. I'm doing this. I'm getting these. Very good. And I trust that the defense has no objections. No objections here. Fantastic. Oh, but before I forget, I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. Now, prosecutor, ask me about what I witnessed over the course of the evening. Okay. Baron Rogueul, on the night of the, this guy. The initial dinner went magnificently. When the photographer arrived, Monsieur Grenouille left to visit the garden. Dame Cataline followed behind him moments later. Seigneur Pertois, Monsieur Robinho, and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind. After the photographer had left, my housemaid left to go find Monsieur Grenouille and Dame Cataline. That would be when I heard a cry for help. Thank you, Baron. I think we all know the story from there. I would like to cross-examine the witness. Do you doubt my integrity, garçon? I'm just here to uncover the truth, Baron. Very well then, hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron Rogueul, am an honest man. The defense may proceed with the cross-examination. Okay, here we go. I think the cigar... Yeah. I think the cigar's next. Okay. The dinner went magnificently. When the photographer arrived, Monsieur Grenouille left to visit the garden. Dame Cataline followed behind a few moments later. My housemaid discovered the pair just after the photographer left and called for help. So I think we should start with the garden. Yep, okay. Let's see how this goes. Baron, we saw the murder scene, your garden, for ourselves. When was the last time you visited? Baron Rogueul, when was the last time you ventured into your own garden? As it happens, I have quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years. Nuh-uh, bro. Years, you say?
Indeed.
That's not right. Baron, I don't wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny.
Oh, and why is that?
Because we have hard evidence that you visited the garden recently.
Balderdash!
I love that word.
Balderdash!
There was actually a game, a board game we grew up playing called Balderdash, and it was kind of like the What Do You Meme or kind of like Cards Against Humanity, and we would just write the most vile, disgusting things, and it was terrible, but it was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. Anyway,
Balderdash! My word is gold. Show the court the so-called hard evidence that I've been in my garden.
Boom. This was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin.
Right beside where the murder occurred.
A cigar butt? That could belong to anybody, and...
Prosecutor, please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself.
Oh, okay, sorry, Baron.
That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars, but I must apologize, Monsieur Falcon, for I misunderstood your initial question.
Oh, he's changing it, huh?
You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. But naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin.
You see, Falcon, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I would find that believable if the cigar were actually discarded. But as it happens, the cigar was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience. A little paddling. A cigar butt was not dropped, it was deliberately hidden.
There are any number of possible explanations.
Are there? Because I can only think of one. Yeah, that's right. That is you, Baron Roguil, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities. Oh, man. Woo-wee.
Did I now? And what illicit activities would those be?
You want me to spell it out? Fine. Let's put everything on the table. You, Baron Roguil, murdered Monsieur Grenouille. That is what you were trying to keep hidden.
Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen.
That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegation is baseless. You have no evidence. No means, motive, or opportunity. No evidence. Think harder, Monsieur Remington. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Roguil as the prime suspect. You want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. His lion's claws... Lion! He's a lion. How did I not see that? I thought it was a dog. Okay, his lion's claws are sharp as a surgeon's blade. Gutting a frog belly would be trivial to him. Man, this music, man, it's getting so exciting. Even Monsieur Robinho confessed just months ago that he feared his claws.
Ridiculous! I would never threaten a man with violence.
You want a motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2. You know this is where this was going.
This is preposterous!
And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of a handless clock to make for easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said.
Prosecutor, you are just going to let this slanderous yarn go uncontested. Say something! Object! Oh, you're pitifully useless.
After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicions, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So out of desperation, he threw it in his fountain out of sight of his guests and any snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Seigneur Pertois de Muir since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Cataline was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised.
This is an outrage. Judge, I demand that you disbar this ranting lunatic.
No, there's only one outrage here. Oh, he zoomed in. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You are a bourgeois of the worst kind. Well, now I don't remember what bourgeois is. Let's see. Bourgeois. Bourgeois. Self-confessed and proud. A characteristic of the middle class. Typically, this is Google Dictionary. Typically with reference to its perceived materialistic values or conventional attitudes. Related. Okay. Oh, how bourgeois. It's probably an insult, meaning you're preoccupied with middle class small-mindedness. It's a, okay. Oh, middle class in France. Okay. That was Google. Okay.
How dare you, garçon, the utter nerve of lying scumbag of a lawyer, to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something so heinous? I'm nothing like the fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist.
Excuse me. No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs.
You incredulous whelp. I ought to gut you right here now, like a damn frog.
Oh! We got him. Oh, man, we solved this case. We got him so good. Okay, let's see. Everyone's like, I can't believe that just happened.
Could someone please restrain the Baron?
I'm on it, Your Honor.
That's Quark.
Let's go, old man, to the conciergerie with you.
Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself.
Oh, we solved it.
This is quite a turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add?
Well, in a manner of speaking, to be honest, no.
Then I should now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals of the court please be patient in this time.
Falcon, that was pretty incredible. Yeah, it was. Thank you. I just hope it was enough. What do you mean? You just proved Cataline's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure. Sparrowson, I think you misunderstood something important about the justice system. What's that? I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just not possible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proven Dame Cataline's innocence. All I've done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she is not guilty. I'm not sure that I understand the difference. I just don't know. Oh, here we go.
We have reached a decision. In light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Cataline Demois, to be not guilty.
We did our job, people. We did our job. The best damn bird lawyers in all of France. Yay, we won.
Monsieur Falcon, petit person, you did it.
that was bad. Monsieur Falcon, petit person, you did it. Yeah, I suppose we did, didn't we? You owe me a lot of money, lady. We should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly. Where's your daddy? You did it, Falcon. I can't take all the credit. This was a group achievement. I'm so proud of you both. I'll go get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses. Okay. You were amazing, Monsieur Falcon. It was nothing. I very much like the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. That was an act of sheer genius. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson and I just worked at an unveiling truth. At unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Monsieur Falcon, there is no need to play coy. This case is over. Play coy? Don't tell me you're actually being sincere. I'm completely lost. Oh, wow. I thought the goody-goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you. What is she going to tell us? Okay. I murdered Monsieur Grenouille. What? Oh, I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. Oh my gosh. It was nothing personal, just business, you understand? Wow. Business? Oh man. To increase my papa's share in the training company of course. My papa always said that the drunken frog was the weakest link. Your confession doesn't make sense at all. I found Baron Roguille's cigar butt hidden in the garden. Oh, I put that there. Oh, smart kitty cat, huh? Wow, I was so proud of myself. Oh, man. That's disappointing. Hey, but we did our job, right? I expect the police to find it, but I suppose I was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris's finest. But Falcon proved that Monsieur Robinio's photograph was edited. It was edited. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Grenouille in the garden. Claws. Her kitty cat claws. You know, the thing is, I accepted this. I'm her lawyer. I want to see everything to try and get her free, right? And so I wasn't even looking for evidence, like, at her. I was looking at evidence only to get her out. Oh, man, this is... Wow, what a turn. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Monsieur Robinio to paint me over the Baron Roguille and to add hands to the clock. But the lazy artistic didn't manage to finish ordering the photograph by trial day. It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly. Yeah, we don't... Wow. What's with the silence? You should about be proud. There aren't many lawyers in the whole of France who could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois kitty like me. I think you should leave. Fine. So much for the celebration. Yeah, give me our money. Adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, petit Sparrowson. Falcon, what do we do now? Falcon. Was that it? Oh, that was just the end of Act 1. Oh. I do want to continue. But I think that'll be it for episode 1. This is a perfect stopping point. So that's the end of Act 1. Oh, wow. What a turn of events. What are we going to do now? I'm going to say yes, and then we'll see what happens. And then after that, I'll probably stop the recording. January 7th, 1848. The Palais du Louvre. Let us be reasonable, senors. I am sure that this is a simple misunderstanding. Well, this must be a new case. There's no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest that Spaniard. Ooh, another murder. Act 2, a fox among wolves. All right, that's where we're going to end today. I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun. I really liked that. I thought I was doing everything right. And I mean, for my client, I did, right? You know, I don't know. But, wow, I didn't expect her to just say, I actually murdered the frog. So, anyway, stick around for episode or part 2. I'll record that some other time, but I'll get this up on the Spac Bros gaming channel so you guys can take a look. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this, and that's Aviary Attorney, where you play a bird lawyer. Never thought I'd play a game like this, so. All right. I'll see you guys later, and that was Spac Bros Gaming. Bye!